Lassie Farm here. I was getting my stuff out of the truck last evening, and what did I find on the floor? The missing page to why I live at the post office. So now we can finally have closure. Whew. Thank goodness, right? And also I wanted to mention I'm doing this eat twice a day thing. I eat at noon and 6 p.m. and that's working out pretty good. It's helping me lose weight, and I have a subscriber to thank for teaching me about this. It's making a big difference. So sandwich, no, not till noon. Right now it's 8:30. So, and I'll stay the heck out of the quick trip in the meantime. Although I may go in to get coffee and just say hi to some of the cashiers. I have some friends there. And it's amazing what just a simple interaction with somebody can really make a difference in your day. Just to say hi, you know, just a nice interaction. So, the missing page. We all are, says Stella Rondo. But I said, if you're so smart, where's Mr. Whitaker? And then Uncle Rondo says, I'll thank you from now on to stop reading all the orders I get on postcards and telling everybody in China Grove what you think is the matter with them. But I says, I draw my own conclusions, and I will continue in the future to draw them. I says, if people want to write their innermost secrets on penny postcards, there's nothing in the wide world you can do about it, Uncle Rondo. And if you think we'll ever write another postcard, you're sadly mistaken, says Mama. Okay, and here's the missing page, or what's left of it. Cutting off your nose despite your face, then. But if you're all determined to have no more to do with the U.S. mail, think of this. What will Stella Rondo do now if she wants to tell Mr. Whitaker to come after her? What? Says Stella Rondo. I knew she'd cry. She had a conniption fit right there in the kitchen. It will be interesting to see how long she holds out, I says, and now I am leaving. Goodbye, says Uncle Rondo. Oh, I declare, says Mama, to think that a family of mine should quarrel on the 4th of July or the day after over Stella Rondo leaving old Mr. Whitaker and having the sweetest little adopted child. It looks like we'd all be glad. Wah, says Stella Rondo and has a fresh conniption. He left her, you mark my words, I says. That's Mr. Whitaker. I know Mr. Whitaker. After all, I knew him first. I said from the beginning he'd up and leave her. I foretold every single thing that's happened. Where did he go? Asks Mama. Probably to the North Pole, if he knows what's good for him, I says. But Stella Rondo just bawled and wouldn't say another word. She flew to her room and slammed the door. Now look what you've gone and done, sister, says Mama. You go apologize. I haven't got time, I'm leaving, I says. Well, what are you waiting around for, asks Uncle Rondo. So I just picked up the kitchen clock and marched off without saying, kiss my foot, or anything, and never did tell Stella Rondo goodbye. There was a nigger girl going along on a little wagon right in front. And remember, this was written in the 1950s. Oh dear, I think I am missing all these things. Okay, the last part here. And that's the last I laid eyes on any of my family, or my family laid eyes on me for 5 solid days and nights. Stella Rondo may be telling the most horrible tales in the world about Mr. Whitaker, but I haven't heard them. As I tell everybody, I draw my own conclusions. But oh, I like it here. It's ideal, as I've been saying. You see, I've got everything cater cornered the way I like it. Hear the radio, all the war news, radio, sewing machine, bookends, ironing board, and that great big piano lamp. Peace That's what I like. Butterbean vines planted all along the front where the strings are. Of course, there's not much mail. My family are naturally the main people in China Grove, and if they prefer to vanish from the face of the earth for all the mail they get or the mail they write, why, I'm not going to open my mouth. Some of the folks here in town are taking up for me, and some have turned against me. I know which is which. There are always people who will quit buying stamps just to get on the right side of Papa Daddy. But here I am, and here I'll stay. I want the world to know I'm happy. And if Stella Rondo should come to me this minute on bended knees and attempt to explain the incidents of her life with Mr. Whitaker, I'll simply put my fingers in both my ears and refuse to listen. All right, so interesting story. They're bouncing around in my trailer because they're loading me for Amory. And stay shiny. Thanks for watching.